Hurts. That ain't working. I'm just getting ready for MLB 24.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Look at this book here.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Wolf, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Into the box now, Carlos Barrios. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Carlos Barrios.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan D-Row, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch.
Man.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty. One man out. And he got him. Now at the plate, A.C. Reed. He went deep in the contest last night.
A.C. Reed.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh,
Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The count now at 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And the throw first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over.
That's right.
Leading off the inning, Luis Blanco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Okay.
So digging in now, Walter Gunter. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Punch me right there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Yeah, he was. Got him. What you want? What you want,
The 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah.
1 out, nobody on.
Burn him real quick.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Dorta racing back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
He took it. I said let the replay play.
Batting 6.
First base.
Jared.
In now, Jared Nance. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. A ball and a strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Dorta giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Yeah, 8 pitches is.
Stepping up to the plate, Russell Stein. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
This guy was just born to hit. How about his last one? 3 hits in his last game, and he's looking to build more on that in this one today.
2 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Got him.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure. So striding forward now, Chad Bennett. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Too high.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
It's weird.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. In now, Cecil Monticelli, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Wooten on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Settling in now, Carlos Barrios. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-3. So striding in, Kyle Saul. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Dorta is right there, 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot. AC Reed looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Messer gloves it. And there's out number 2. Striding in once again, Walter Gunter. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us. here. '50th pitch of the game on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Bay Sox lead this thing 10-2. At the plate, Jared Nance. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Dorta is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now at the plate, Russell Stein. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Stein.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
The batter, the second baseman.
Into the box, Chad Bennett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. And Bowie is out in front, 11-2. Now in the box, Cecil Monticelli. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in,
now
Carlos
batting,
Barrios.
the center fielder, Carlos Barrios.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on.
Ball
Up
2.
high, 2-1 now.
1 strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
He loses him on ball 4.
The batter.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Barrios, the runner at second with 1 away. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, A.C. Reed. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he'll step off. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it's sick.
The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he will score from third, so a good decision to break for the plate as he comes across to score on the passed ball. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Tommy Thomason is on to pitch from the bullpen.
A 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Bay Sox get their 20th home win this year. Wolf with his 4th win this season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Leland Spalding was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Tommy Thomason takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
coach offers guidance to a developing player.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Robert Ishii will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series.
Play ball. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. Keep three.
Stepping into the box, Rod Jansen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Jansen.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Fellows is there, and he has it for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in, DeAndre Henley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
DeAndre Henley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Stepping into the box, Mark Lerma. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
Number 77.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Back behind second. Messer is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ramon Peralta. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Ramon Peralta.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Rich Montes. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line toward right center. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Tom Groves. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Tom Groves.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Popped high in the air. Molina shading to his right. 1 out. So coming to the plate, Ken Nishii. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Nishii.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, Connie Crump, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounded back up the middle. Quinn is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. Coming to the plate now, Rod Jansen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. And he takes a called strike 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now batting, DeAndre Henley. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So good awareness that time as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Lerma will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Strike taken, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Henley leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. And he chased it in the dirt. Kotz has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready now, Ramon Peralta. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
What up, bro?
Sleep in.
Huh?
Sleep in, Lansing.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you in a second and maybe just link up over there.
From the belt, the pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Oh, so you trying to do that first?
It probably would have made kind of better sense.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the 1-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is leading off the inning. Ramon Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going.
Yeah, you should sleep in.
To get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit. They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The count now at 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Lynn comes up with it. And there's one down now. Coming to the plate now, Ezra Chassin, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Rich Montes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Reyes on the move, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a curveball that gets him out in front for a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3. Leading off the inning, Tom Groves, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit back up the middle. And there's their first hit of the game.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. So bad.
Little tapper. We'll see if they try for 2. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So a big moment here, and standing in, Connie Crump. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. With runners in scoring position this season, Crump is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Rod Jansen. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Tommy Thomason gets the call from the pen to take over on.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Bowie Bay Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Wolf earned his 5th win of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Tommy Thomason takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Bay Sox, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.